Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 28. Kinda lined up perfectly with the music though, huh? Alright, we're back. It's been, I think, 1 week since we looked at WoW. That's a little song reference. No, that's terrible. It's been, I think, 4 or 5 days since we played some WoW, so... Been a while for me. Last we left off, we were in Stonetalon, that's right, and we wanted to save the turn-in quests for the start of this adventure, so it would all be kind of fresh on the mind, right? So I guess let's get into Stonetalon, huh? Magrand Earthbinder.
I'm afraid that I am no longer gentle or humble. Age and countless battles have hardened my skin and soul. Perhaps that is why Cairn assigned me to Sunrock Retreat. The gentle winds and warm sun does ease the pain.
I made a little hot cocoa before the adventure, by the way. I like to, you know, I work in the mornings until the afternoons, and then I usually come home and do a couple videos of something, and then I'll, you know, get a workout in, I'll try and read, I'm sketching now for the new year. I do these things, and then right before bed, I get this 1 hour of WoW where I get to like unwind, drink a little hot cocoa, I take a Benadryl, get ready to get sleepy, and then by the end I'm usually just like ready to pass out, and then I wake up 8 a.m. do it all over. But let's turn in Arachnophobia. Basilisk is a ruthless predator. I fear for those that travel wind her path at night. It's then that she and her children prey upon innocent travelers. I myself fell prey to her two-foot fang of death, but luckily I was able to fend her off and get to safety. I would give anything to see that monster destroyed. Well, I have her fang right here.
Good hunting, adventurer. Basilisk is an old predator in these parts. I will miss her not. Take this reward as a token for being the forest champion. Perhaps now many more will travel to Sunrock Retreat without fearing what lurks in the dark.
So it's a one-handed sword, meaning we get another sword for the offhand, which is huge. The claystone short sword. Alright, calling in the reserves.
The Horde does well keeping our troops fresh. Since the Great War, we have been prosperous here in Kalimdor. I need you to do me a favor. I have a lad by the name of Grish Longrunner, protecting the Great Lift in the Southern Barrens. Give him this
Grish.
letter. The letter will let him know that I have a reserve warrior coming to relieve him of duty so that he can visit his family. He requested this some time ago, and he would be happy to hear the news.
Sure. And then Harpies threaten.
Orin take pride as the protector of these lands. Undoubtedly, you can guess why I am alarmed with the number of harpies that dwell here in Stonetalon.
They kind of cause trouble, don't they?
The source of the increasing number of harpies.
The Blood Furies, huh?
They encroach upon all likes of life, preventing the innocent from leaving their boundaries. I need you to cull the harpies, adventurer.
Well, Magrand, I do specialize in culling harpies, so leave it to me. I guess we have Healbot on. I didn't even really realize it, but... Cenarius' legacy. You cannot imagine the hatred I possess for this wretched land. The ilk of Cenarius and the Kaldori druids at the peak employ their pathetic powers to strike the flow of magic, even so far south of their pathetic holdings, their beloved forests. Would that I could return to Jadenar and exult in the flow of magic, but my master will not allow me to return until my work is done. I have no doubt you love the Night Elves and their allies as little as I do. Aid me in both our ends, might be satisfied. Kill 4 sons of Cenarius, daughters of Cenarius, and Cenarian botanists for Braylon Firehand. A blood elf. Got it. Magrand's reserved letter. Grish, your request for some time off has been accepted. I am sending a reserve Tauren warrior to watch your post while you take time off to spend with your family. Cool. Alright. Kaya's alive and Cycle of Rebirth. Tamra, Winfield. Kaya's alive.
My goodness, my niece Kaya is alive. That is good news indeed. Thank you, adventurer.
That's it? 7 silver?
Industrial greed and continuous war have wrecked the lands of Stonetalon.
Greed.
Only the blessings of the Earth Mother can cure such injury. Adventurer, I will require you to seek a special seed, the Gaia seed. They are only found
actually
here
Gaia
in
seed?
Stonetalon Mountain, north of Sunrock Retreat.
Oh, we'll call it what
and
she says,
Unearthed
Gaia
Lake
seed.
near the water's edge.
Not
Once
very
you bring me
PC.
the seeds, I will imbue them with shamanistic power to speed their growth.
Right. I'll get you the seeds, Tamra. I think we have a few more up top of this cliff up here, and then we can begin the adventure. I think we're going to go over to Ziz and start doing his quest chain over here and start doing some of this stuff. Let me adjust the sword macro now that we have another sword. Sword and dagger, and then sword and sword. I'm going to change the icon to... looking for that sword icon. Good luck finding it, right? There we go. Doesn't even necessarily have to be that exact sword either, but... you know what? That's fine. Morogol.
Stonetalon Mountain has many perilous caves throughout this region. Exploring these caves can hold many adventures for those willing to risk life for glory. Adventurer, perhaps you seek riches that only following your heart and soul can garnish.
I do. Tell me more.
Something is amiss here in Stonetalon. Can you feel the tension in the air, adventurer?
I can.
Southeast of here lies a deep cave in Boulderslide Ravine. The kobolds there are frantically mining a rare crystal called resonite. I need you to bring back some more samples so that I can understand what's happening in that cave. I also need you to investigate the depth of that cave. Go, young adventurer.
Okay.
It's imperative I know what evil lurks under these mountains.
Alright. And Sunaman. Trouble in the Deeps and Elemental War. Genua Sankria is in the need of aid. He is at the Zoram outpost in Ashenvale. The Night Elf Forest is to the north of the Stonetalon Mountains. You can reach it by traveling through Windshear Crag or by heading north through Barrens. Zoram Strand is far to the west of the forest. Be careful, Bellumbra. There are forces there that will not take to your presence kindly. The Tribunal of the Tides has sent me to wage war on the fire elementals here in Stonetalon Mountain. Neptalon, the Tide Hunter, Lord of all water elementals, has taken a personal interest in seeing our fiery cousins extinguished. Bellumbra, you can help me gain favor with the Tribunal by destroying the fire elementals in Charred Vale. When destroyed, the fire elementals leave incenderites. Return these to me and be rewarded. 18 silver, alright. Alright. I think I can go down this side. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna head down and do Ziz and all this stuff, and I'll probably swing by over here into the Boulderslide Ravine and go ahead and get those resonite crystals and explore how deep that cave goes. I'm 99.9% sure that there's a chain quest after this too, so we'll have to like go, do this, go back, and then come back, do the chain kind of thing. But that's alright. Still struggling with bag space. We have 11 free spots in our bag out of like 30 some odd. I think we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 3 is 36 bag slots. 11 of those are free. It's ridiculous. It's a bit ridiculous. Yo. That's what he's gonna say. Calling it. There's Ziz's his little hut in the Windsheet Crag. He's got all these bottles hanging from the roof. It's a cool little hut. Ziz, my man.
I thought those venture company higher-ups were slave drivers. But then I met Sputtervalve, the cruelest of them all. Ha! Though it's better than being out of a job, I suppose. Or worse, working with that Gerenzo. If you're here to help, I've got something for you to do.
Oh.
Terrible what the venture company has done here, eh? What were they thinking? Goblin company hiring a gnome. Lucky for me, Sputtervalve knows a genius when he sees one. Hired me just after I'd been kicked out. Tells me they built some enormous wood-cutting machine. And Sput wants me to steal the plans for him. Unfortunately, Gerenzo, bloody gnome, wants me dead on sight. Maybe you could steal the plans for me. You should be able to find them on one of their operators.
Alright. We'll try. We'll try and find those plans. So I don't think we picked up anything new since last time, other than, I mean, like, obviously poison's a new addition to our kit, but I don't think we got anything too new. We got distract, that's nice. I mean, vanish now. That was at 22 though, so we've had that for a little bit, but alright, let's poison up. Let's get the swords poisoned too. Not gonna drink any rumsy though, or anything like that, but they're humanoid. Get some sword skill while we're here. The operators are the ones that could have the blueprints. A little copper over there. It's honestly not that much to do like a dagger weapons first kill. That's crazy. Yeah, it's not that much. Like it's really just switch to daggers with Alt 1 on my mouse, use ambush, then Alt 3 on my mouse, and then I have my swords. Holy cow. Those would have been nice if I didn't have the boots I have already, but they're still pretty good. They could give me 30 bonus health. Monkey is like the best thing you can get, in my opinion, in hardcore for a rogue. Agility and stamina. More damage and stay alive longer. It's everything you want. Ah, it's on the other side, I bet. So I think I'm hunting the loggers now. Alright, let's try and round up a bunch of loggers and just kill them really quickly. I don't think I have the shredders yet, right? I don't see the shredder quest in my log. I'm assuming they're going to be up on a server like this. There's probably also going to be fish or oil, like grease spills, oil spills around here. See, that's not bad at all. It does put my abilities on a GCD, but I think it's worth it when I'm trying to min-max damage and level sword skills and stuff. I think there's lock boxes in here that I can practice on. Or all around here, actually. Oh, a chest. Thankfully he ran that way. Come on, give me a blue. Hey, I mean it's a green medicine staff. And canvas shoulders, we already have that, but... That's 15 silver. Oh, that's kind of a lot of... Oh god. I think I might actually have to vanish here. There's a lot of spells coming at me. Actually, I think I just outrun these guys. Alright. Have to kill quite a few loggers. It's alright though. They drop wool. And they're weak enough to where I don't really need to, you know, dagger open on them. I can just fight them with the swords. I'm betting the shredders are up, so I want to hurry and get that quest. I hate when I miss riposts because of like 6 energy or something like that. And then by the time that the energy tick reticks, it's like, oh, the riposte is gone now. It's always frustrating, but it is what it is. It's just because riposte is such a good attack. 10 energy is the cheapest thing that you can get for a rogue. Like everything's like 40, 25, ambush is like 60, 25. 25, 45. There we go. These are the lock boxes I was talking about. I think they just have like a little bit of money in them, but they're nice for practicing your pick lock ability as a low level rogue. Yeah, like 11 copper. Yeah. Take it or leave it. But the skill, I got 1 lock picking skill, and there's some oil spills. I can't remember exactly what you get out of oil spills, but I think it's like a certain type of fish. Oh, okay, that's gonna be an issue. I accidentally hit number 5 on my mouse, and the fish button is alt number 5, so I'm gonna need to change that probably. I love the ones that make you wait. Oh, watertight trunk. Oops. BT, and then I'll do, whoops. That's not right, whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. No. There we go. It's like, why is this so hard for me? Well... That's fine. Garenzo's orders. Yeah, right. No way. I guess we gotta... That's crazy. Meadow Ring of the Tiger? No way. 3 agility, 2 strength. Damn, we're definitely replacing the Ring of Scorn. Wow, that's a crazy ring. I'm so glad I fished that up there. What the hell? And that's why you always fish, boys. That is a juicy ring. Probably just gonna get rid of these potions, honestly. They're just kind of bogging me down and they don't really serve a purpose. For me, at least. I think that ore is actually inside the cave. There's a cave. Oh no, it's right there. There's a cave down here that has a ton of ore in it and a quest there, Garenzo's orders, but... Oh, we got leather shoulders, no way. Oh my god. It finally happened. Huge upgrade. Huge. We go from 23 armor to 52. Double the armor on that. Still have a skirt, but I'm happy with our skirt. Alright, let's go back to Ziz. Pop the turbos. I love these like mountain range areas because there's just so much ore. Just gotta know where to look. Oh, hello. Oh, we're fighting for sure. He thunderclapped me? He did. Let it be a 4-piece. I mean, it is, of course, but... Crazy. You barely get any coarse stone from tin, though. That's the annoying thing. And you need so much of it, it feels like, but... There's a pride wing. Someone's around here. These spiders are dead. I wonder if it's... No, okay, there they are. George. Yeah, I don't see you, George. Alright, Ziz. Did you find those plans? I'm eager to impress the new boss. Hopefully, once he's convinced of my loyalty. Well, as much as he can be convinced. Goblin's honor, you know. He'll feel comfortable making use of my rather impressive genius.
Hey, is that what I think it is? Great, now, let's see. How am I supposed to understand this stuff? Can't figure out the way gnomes think.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'm surprised they could build the wheel, let alone those flying machines they like so much. This envelope has all the information I was able to snatch.
They're
as
actually
they booted me
geniuses,
out the
but
door. Venture company internal documents, some manuals, technical things. Oh, and of course, the Super Reaper 6000 blueprints. Sputtervalve has taken up residence at Ratchet in the Barrens. Shouldn't have much trouble finding him. He's a little green fellow.
Oh, we know exactly where he is. Take it to Sputtervalve. It's not something I can read, unfortunately. Alright, let's swing back down by the mountains down here at Boulderslide. Should have enough inventory space to make it work. 3 spots. What do these look like? They look pretty cool. Would I rather lose 3 agility and gain 3 stamina? No, I think I'd rather keep this agility. My thought process is if I can kill things faster, I take less damage. And also agility is crit chance, it's evasion, 30 extra health. It's basically one more auto. And that could save your life, but I think if that's where I need my life saved, I've misplayed other places, you know what I mean? Like if 30 health is the difference between me living and dying, it's like I probably misplayed in general by overestimating my strengths and thinking I could take that fight on when clearly I couldn't, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Or did I use target dummy? Did I use evasion? Did I use my CC? Did I use proper poisons? Did I use potions? Available items, excuse me, evasion, potion, like all this stuff, yeah. Did we use our full toolkit? I'm seeing a lot of drama happening within a lot of the old school WoW space with like the OnlyFans guild and stuff, and people making mistakes and then getting upset with each other in hardcore and not using their toolkits. So it's very important that you know, recognize all the tools in your toolkit and are ready to use them at a moment's notice, and almost practiced, because it's a weird thing where in hardcore you have all these panic buttons, but then true fear finally happens to you at one time in your adventure and you just lock up, and all this stuff, it just becomes a blur, and you're just like what do I do, you know what I mean? Like it's like, well, you could target dummy, vanish, sprint, you could try and gouge, like you could, there's multiple different things, and in different situations there's different answers, but the general point is usually a lot of people just freeze up and completely forget all the tools that they have, all their abilities, all their, you know, all these things that you've been saving for these moments, right? Target dummy, sticky glue, swiftness potions, health potions, thistle tea, evasion, all the good stuff. And it's even crazier on like other classes, like, you know, D-ranking abilities. I know Pirate Software just got flamed for the mage incident I saw, where he didn't really D-rank his abilities. He kind of played his mage really poorly and then kind of egoed it, and a lot of people were not happy about that. So yeah, it's important to remember your tooltip. Not your tooltip, but your toolkit. I thought I might be able to just run right past you guys. It's crazy. After midnight, my brain just stops working, like by 50%. I'll tell you, I had a little bit of a fright the other day. I'll let you guys in on something. Been going through some stuff in my personal life that's been super stressful, just personal things, you know, like a breakup, and my cat nearly died, and this was all happening right around the Christmas time, and I felt like abandoned, and you know, it was just a tough time at the holidays for me this year, and I'd had a lot of compounding stress. I hadn't been sleeping well. I'd been putting a lot of pressure on myself to like do a lot of things, get a lot of videos done, work, do school, read, work out, all these things that I kind of had like a little bit of a mental break, I think, the other day, where out of nowhere my vision just kind of like started to go, and everywhere I looked would just be this black spot. And thankfully I had some people tell me that they're what's called twin-bladed axe of the tiger. It's what's called a cluster migraine, and it's usually brought on from stress, high bouts of stress, and then obviously like lack of sleep probably doesn't help. It could be a little bit of strain on the eyes, so I was trying to take some time off, maybe a little bit, and do a little less videos, but I don't think it's my eyes. My eyes felt fine, honestly, but yeah, it just kind of came on out of nowhere, and it was very intense and scary, because it's like you take for granted your sight until you start thinking, well, what happens if maybe I could lose it? You know what I mean? And that then becomes a very big wake-up call of like, oh my god, how much I value my sight, you know what I mean? So it was this super scary, it was about an hour and a half of like, it felt like almost everywhere I looked was just this black spot, and then after a while, when I'd close my eyes, it was a white spot, like a very bright light, almost like I looked at the sun, you know what I mean? And then my eyes started like vibrating, it felt like, in a way. Very intense. I'd never experienced anything like it. And it was intense, yeah. So I'm a little bit behind the schedule on some things, as far as like, I was supposed to have this WoW video recorded already and ready to release at midnight tonight, but I didn't. I took today to kind of just relax a little bit, make sure my eyes were good, and now I'm getting back to it. So yeah, just be patient with me, and if things are off schedule just a smidge, just know I just got a lot going on right now in my personal life, and I'm trying to stick to this consistent schedule and keeping busy to not fall into a depression. But that's easier said than done, and you know, I was in a 3-year relationship. It's very easy to, you know, fall into a depression after that. So just me kind of, you know, I've told you guys from the start that WoW is kind of just like my therapy time, where I just kind of play the game for an hour and just yap. I just say things that's going on, happening in my life, or what I'm feeling. Might be about the game, might be about personal things, and yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. And yeah, it's been intense. I've thankfully I haven't had any kind of issues today with it, but it would be very intense if that happened while I was like driving or something, and I don't know. But main cause of it, I've read, is stress and anxiety, right? And obviously my cat got really sick and I thought he was gonna die, and then my girlfriend and I, we just kind of started going at it at the Christmas time, and yeah, it can be intense. But I'm alright. Things are okay. Not my first breakup. It probably won't be my last, but yeah, I'm like versed in them at this point, I guess. So, anyways, a couple more crystals. I should try and make space for this if I can. I'll get rid of the rough stone. I don't need it. 5 silver. There's silver ore up top as well that I really want. One more crystal. If we just get up in this region, I think we explore the cave, and then I think I'm gonna hearth back out of here. So that's what we're gonna come back for. The resonite cask requires the enchanted resonite crystal. Soul fragment. I mean, they have pockets to pick. Alright, let's last the crystals. Just need to figure out what am I going to get rid of to hold this silver ore. Maybe the linen? Bad bomb. Yeah, I'll get rid of the linen. We don't really need it. Two silver ore, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. Could be worse. Alright, I think we'll turn these in.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
True, sister, true. But, take it down a couple levels if you can. You're scaring the hose. Let's go talk to Morugol. Or Morugal. And then, I think we're heading to Seereth Stonebreaker. We need to go to Sputter Valve, back in Ratchet. Sunaman. What news have you discovered from the Boulderslide Ravine? I recall some legends that deals with resonite. I just cannot place my hoof on it. Perhaps knowing what lies at the bottom of the cave will illuminate their devious intentions.
Yes. That's it. The resonite crystals have a trace of earthen magic. The kobolds must have dug deep, uncovering an earthen. Legend states that the earthen are creatures created by the titans. They were used to create the land our feet walk on. This most definitely is a threat that cannot be ignored. Perhaps I can enchant these ore samples to use against this kobold plot.
So, earthens are basically like stone dwarves that were created by the titans to create the world. Create Azeroth, right? They basically are golems, if you want to think of them like that. Earthen arise.
You have uncovered a dark threat to the land, adventurer. The resonite cask you have found in that cave houses a slumbering earthen by the name of Gogorok. I have changed the mixture of the resonite crystals that you gathered with my shamanistic powers. Take the enchanted resonite crystal and smash open the resonite cask, which houses the earthen. When awakened, Gogorok will be weakened. Slay him, adventurer.
Right. I'm not sure if we'll get to that tonight, but it's good to know about it. I think we're just gonna head down to Sputter Valve and then turn that stuff in. And it might be a shorter night tonight, I'm not sure. I could also just head to town and kind of take care of some profession stuff for a little bit. I don't have too much more time to really dig into anything. We only have about 20 minutes left tonight. It's getting late already. It's already 12:30 where I am, and I kind of want to be in bed by 1, so we'll probably just handle some business around the world and have an easy night tonight, and then I'll be back to it a little more seriously tomorrow night. Like I said, I kind of just had that happen, and I wanted to get a video out, but I also kind of want to just take it easy a little bit, so we'll get some progress in, and then I won't push it too much. We'll fly to the Ratchet, we'll talk to Sputter Valve, handle that business, get that chain, maybe drop some stuff off in the bank, maybe do some crafting, and then fly to the crossroads, walk over here to Searith Stonebreak, turn in Goblin Invaders, and then probably Hearth is still going to be on cooldown, so maybe we just walk back to Sunrock and call it, because it'll be late. Or maybe I just call it in... That's where I'm like, maybe we just call it in Ratchet, because that's just going to be annoying. I want to log off in an inn, right? And Hearth is going to be on cooldown. Do I have any business in Orgrimmar? Yes, I could go to Orgrimmar and turn in Reilly's Camouflage Manual. I guess we'll wrap up tonight in Orgrimmar. That's what we'll do. We'll head to Really Greasy Gob. I mean, we're starting to look pretty good. Oh, excuse me. We're starting to look pretty good. All right. All right. We'll do a little more. Get ready to wrap it up. Oh. Hope everyone's having a good new year. We're about 2 weeks into the new year. Hopefully you guys have been sticking with resolutions, all that kind of stuff. I have a bunch, so some days I get to some days I don't. One of the big ones I'm trying to stick with, working out, obviously. And like I said, some days I took yesterday off, I took today, or I didn't take yesterday off, I took today off because the cluster migraine kind of thing happened more in the afternoon, nighttime after I got my workout in. So I didn't have a workout today. I didn't sketch today. I had a New Year's resolution to sketch every day and read every day, and I haven't read today. So I took a break from the resolutions today, but I think I get a pass because of what happened. So I'm trying not to like strain my eyes. I should probably schedule a eye exam as well and just make sure my eyes are good, because I do, you know, I've looked at computer screens my entire life. My eyes they could be strained. They've never shown any issues beforehand, which is why I don't think it's that. And usually eye issues come on like over time. You start noticing things like starts getting harder to read or something, you know, but it's more so something else now, you know. This is more so like a stress related thing from what I've done a lot of research into.
Lots to do. The union's given us deadlines, and they're not the sort you want to miss. Have a good one.
Hello there, how can I help you?
Fizziks, eh? Can't say I trust him, but this information seems good enough. What I wouldn't give to have the venture company out of my hair. They do come up with some good machines, though. I can't deny that we've benefited from using some of the improvements they've devised. The matter of this gnome that has been hired by the venture company has caused a bit of a stir in Undermine. The trade princes do not approve of Razdunk's consorting with this Gorenzo. Riddlevox has asked me to take care of the problem, and I'm sure he was instructed to do so by one or more of the trade princes. Of course, the director didn't tell me that. Let's just say I have a hunch. Whatever the case, Gorenzo must be removed, and it would be a fitting test to have Fizziks take care of him.
All right. Bring the new orders to Ziz Fizziks in the Stonetalon Mountains. I thought they'd be actual, like, instructions, but I guess we just have to go tell him, hey, you gotta kill Gorenzo. Alright, let's do a little crafting. Make some copper bars, make some tin bars, which then turn into bronze, and we'll make some silver bars. So, 3 gold. It's a decent little chunk of change. Sorry, it's getting late, guys. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, for level 24, almost 25. We'll hit 25 when we go to really greasy gob in Orgrimmar. For level 25, 3 gold. I mean, it's not the best, but it's decent. I have all the training I need, you know. I've already got 80 bronze bars in the bank. Ridiculous. I'm at the point where I'm just like NPCing this stuff. Alright, make 16 bronze bars. Probably put up like 15, sell 1, and then make silver. Head to really turn in the Samoflange manual and get ready to wrap it up for the night. It's not much tonight. I know it's a, much simpler night, but again, I kind of let you guys in on what's been going on, so I kind of just want to have an easier time, not have too much screen time right now, and just, I can kind of feel my eyes getting a little strained, so I just want to take it easy. Okay, we can put those up, and I'll swap out one of you for... Let's put these in there. All that stuff can get NPC'd. Unfortunately, I just don't have space for it. Check for floating wreckage. I don't see anything. And then head to Orgrimmar. We'll sell this stuff in Orgrimmar, but... Alright, we're just heading to really greasy gob. Probably won't get a bed tonight. We'll just crash in the engineering hut. I'm sure they have a space for us in there somewhere. I can find a little corner to perch up on. I've always been a fan of the wyvern rides, but this one is kind of just bleak. Everything feels gray. I think it's like midday in game. Usually there's a nice sunset, or there's a giant moon in the sky, or something, but it's just kind of like blue, I guess blue skies? I don't know. Clouds in the sky. Golgorok. I think this is an elite quest, yeah. I feel comfortable enough to like take it on. Dystopion. I like that name. I feel comfortable enough to take this one on. I've done it before, but it is tough. Golgorok is a tricky elite. So I'll probably have to use the target dummy, potions, bombs, kite 'em out, evasion, bandages, all the toolkit. And we'll be doing it at level 25 because obviously I'm about to go hit 25. I'm at 99% experience right now, so almost anything will level me up. I just need like 400 experience here. Like 425, I think, something like that. 424. Alright, we're getting close. I don't know why they just didn't take you down underneath that bridge right there. Just like swoop me under and then bring me back up. That would be sick. Things like that would really help. The flight paths not feel so stagnant. But I'm someone that's always appreciated them. It's just a way to kind of like appreciate the visual landscape from a safe location. And it's like, slowly. And you'll see some areas that you can't even access in the game. I mean, there's ways to get to most places, but organically, or you know, they didn't want you to get there. One of the places that we've mentioned before is like a place over Mulgore. There's like this house or something way up in the hills that I'd love to see what's in there, but I have no idea how you would get to it, because the mountain faces are so steep, you literally can't run up them, and you can't get up the other end, on the other end of the Barrens or something like that, because there's mountains on that side too. So it's just like, I don't know if you can get there, but that's one of those places that's, you know, you just get to see it while you're on a flight path, and you just, wow, that's cool, you know. It leaves this little nugget of wonder. You're like, I wonder what's up there. Alright, pop the turbos. Let's get over there quick. We'll be wrapping it up probably like 8 minutes shorter, 6 minutes shorter than usual, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff too. Just because we don't really have anything else to do in 6 minutes. Like, I can't really do anything eventful in that time, and I don't want to take on something that's going to take like 30 minutes or something. I kind of want to just get ready for bed. I have to work tomorrow morning, so kind of want to just relax for the last like little bit of my night. Orca bar grunts. Oh man, I'm sleepy. Sorry, guy. At this point, the yawns are kicking in. It's like I said, take a Benadryl, I'm gonna pass out. Alright, we're in the Valley of Honor. Look alive. Where's your honor, soldier? Shanky's Supplies. What a name, Shanky. Have I learned any new mining tricks?
What do you need?
Nope. 155 is gold. Really, my old friend.
Time is money, friend.
Do you have the manual?
You got the manual. I can't wait to read it and find out how to fix the Samaflange. I spoke with Sputter Valve in Ratchet. He wanted to thank you for your help and wanted to reward your efforts. I want to thank you too, and if I ever get this thing fixed, I'll let you know.
Yeah, you let me know, really. Thanks so much, brother. Let's keep the torque wrench. Love it, baby. Look at that. The only item like it, as far as I know. Nog?
You have earned the privilege of training with a higher instructor. Go see my pal Rochik there.
I'm gonna skip on Riggs War for now, but I am gonna learn the ornate spyglass. I love this thing. I'm gonna learn the big bronze bombs, and I'm gonna learn the silver-plated shotgun, and then everything else is a skip.
Hello,
I'll take any
adventurer.
dust that
If
you
don't see it
have.
in my shop, chances are good I can get it.
Skip on the frame. And then let's go look for a bed. I think there's some in the orphanage around here. Yeah. Okay, those need to go in the bank next time, but that's okay. Hey kids, I'm gonna crash for the night. I hope you don't mind. Your Uncle Bale's a little sleepy. Alright guys, couple minutes short tonight, but that's alright. We're gonna call this one here for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.